Alright guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. This is Daddy Chess, and I guess you're gonna find out why they call me Daddy Chess here in a moment. About to school some noobs. Let's hop into a 5-minute game. Alright, reversing the Canadian, so you already know they're gonna play some hella game moves. If you don't know, I'm a little bit edgy, so don't judge me. Alright, so here's a little cool gambit, because he wants to go here, right? So we're going to push there, he's going to go here. Can I not do that? Yeah, so, alright. Yeah, so what I want to do is there and force him to kind of move his knight out of the way in the beginning. He's going to go there. Otherwise, if he doesn't, I just push there. So he has to kind of take it. Right? And we go here after he takes. He's probably gonna hop the knight in here. Oh no, he doesn't. Okay. So he moves his knight back. And now we get the big center. Look, we got 3 center pawns. He has 0. And we got, basically, we're just up in development. We got a big center. In exchange, he has 1 pawn, but he's been moving this knight around everywhere. So we have ideas of pinning and then pushing, and then he can't move his knight because it's pinned. It's one of the ideas of this opening. Now, do we want to push right away? Because if we push, he takes. He moves his knights. He's kind of threatening to get this out, right? So I think we want to stop that. I think let's get the knight out first. Alright, so he's just trying to develop, play this castle. Right? I think that's what he wants. And we don't want him to do that. So I think now we're going to execute this. So if he wants takes, he takes. Alright, that's what he wants. And then we trade queens. I don't really want to go into that. So I think we're just going to break the pin. Alright, let's go into this. Here's the issue though, when he moves his knight, if he goes there, so if he goes there, first of all, I can just ruin his pawn structure. But I think I might have even better than that. If he goes there, so if he goes there, I think I can just push again. Okay, so he wants to make this trade. Any good tactics here? Tough position. If he does here, I always have this pin and bring the rook over, so I don't know if that's the best of moves. If I go there, he can bring his queen over. So I think I want to stay on this diagonal. I think let's just go back all the way here. Again, if he takes, I'm going to go here. Yeah. So we're going to go there. I was seeing if I could castle queenside in that position. Forgot the rules there for a second. Alright, here's the thing. I think we can force this queen off this file. So if I go there, just losing. Oh. Alright. I messed up this gambit somewhere, but I don't really know exactly where I messed it up. We're gonna have to go back and look afterwards. He's only up 2 pawns somehow. So that is a plus. And I think I might be able to win the pawns back, because they're a little bit weak. If he pushes here, I'm gonna go with this pin. I think I'll just go with this anyways. Because I'm threatening take, and then going there. So he might end up pushing there to defend. But then I just take as well. So I don't know if that's the best of moves. Let's go for this. He's gonna go there. We're gonna go back here. Oh, he doesn't. Alright. He gets to go for some checks with the rook. Take my pawn. And I'm gonna take this one. Oh. Looks like someone just blundered their rook. Now you're seeing why you just don't be Canadian. Oh, he just resigns. What an absolute noob. Just resigning. Alright. Let's check out the analysis here. So the opening, I know, it's like a gambit, right? I'm gambiting a pawn for the center. Knight c3 is right. Bishop d6. So this one's going to go here. What if he just goes there and castles? What do I do then? It just wants me to castle. I know that's not the right line, though. Yeah, this is wrong. I know what I should have done here. Yeah, so I should have gone bishop. I should have gone here. And when he went here, I should have went here. No. Yeah, I think this is just automatically losing. We go there. Bishop d7 is right. What's going to take here? I didn't do that. I went to this position. Yeah, this is where he messed up. He took the so he had a free rook, and he took the bishop. What an idiot! So yeah, he did that for some dumb reason. I just traded into this losing game because I just knew he was Canadian and low rated. I just had a feeling he would mess it up, right? So the issue is I have a lot of pressure here. He can't really go with this king this way because he already moved this rook. So he's kind of going to forced to go into my rooks here, which is what happens. I go there to pressure that knight. He defends. Then I just take. And now he's only up 1 pawn, and they're all split, right? So this is probably a draw. He takes. Yeah, you see here it says completely even, a draw here. And this is where he goes completely wrong. Yeah, what a move. He said, man, screw my rook, I'm going for this h-pawn. He takes the h-pawn, and then daddy does him dirty, right? He moves his king, and I take the rook, and I'm just up to full rook. Yeah. So he fell for the daddy gambit again. We're at 1901 rated, and we're going up to 2000 again. I've been playing some weird openings, so I dropped a little bit, but ultimately my goal is 2300, and we're gonna get there at some point. So if you guys like it, subscribe, and yeah.